All right, allow us to open the floor. You know these guys can talk here forever. All of them are paid to talk, so we do not want to take that advantage. Any question from the floor before we continue? Any question from the floor? Sakaya, umeenda usiulize swali? Any question from the team up here? You're still processing that conversation.
Hello, fellow learned friends, doctors, engineers, moderator of choice, how are you, all of you? And the ladies and gentlemen, how are you? My question is on unlearning. My name is Eve Mutio, and I'm a child of God. Yeah. And the trendsetter of the year. Anyway, my question is on unlearning. Because it's good to upskill, to reskill, and all that. But now where do we set the pace in terms of unlearning what we know, because our environments are changing, because we need to be adaptable with what is happening in our environment so that we can continue adding value in our spaces. That's one. And then the other thing also was even reflecting some time back, because I have one of my mentee who's done like all the courses, and then at some point I told her, please take a champion and have clarity so that you're able to understand what exactly do you want to gain out of all these courses. So for me, it's about unlearning. Unlearning, why should we unlearn and where do we draw the line? Yeah, thank you.
Is that question to anyone specifically? They can answer, okay. All right. So we can take one more.
Thank you very much for the next presentation. My name is Solomon. So, my question comes on the aspect of the divergence between upgrading and reskilling. In that you find you need to grow in your career, which is required to upgrade. At the same time, you also need to look outside on how to grow and where to grow. But then the challenge comes that you have a job to take care of, even as you look outside. And sometimes the challenge comes that when you lack a supportive employer, you may not be able to reskill to where you require. And you may still need where you are to go somewhere else. So the divergency and the balance, where does it come and how can you maintain it? Thank you.
Thank you. Who wants to take which one? Or where I?
Okay. We'll all comment on all of them if we need. Unlearning. I look at it as a continuous process. And it's a process that involves a lot of evaluation. If today you're offering solutions that are not effective, effective means you're looking at the things that you're offering and they are not really solving the challenges that you're having. They're not giving effective solutions that these things are recurring. And it means the things that you're applying are not really working. That's when you really need to look at what am I not doing right? And that is the opportunity to unlearn and bring in the new things, and with continuous evaluation, you see whether whatever you have brought new is going to be effective. Unlearning is a process, because you might be thinking that the way I am doing things are correct, or the way I'm doing, or the way I'm approaching these things is the correct way, until you ask yourself the question, why is this problem consistent? It means the things that I am applying to solve these problems are not really going to solve it.
Thank you for that. Let me address this one, because I think she has done a good job on that. But drawing the line on upskilling and reskilling and having a job to keep, I want to say this candidly, that your growth, your career growth is your personal responsibility. It is not the responsibility of your employer. And you need to prioritize yourself. Now, I know some jobs are very demanding, very demanding. It's like from bed to office, office to bed. But you need to remember that your relationship with your employer is transactional. Okay? It is what you give and what they take, and they pay back for that. So, you are responsible for your own career growth. You need to define where you're going and decide how you get there. I have seen people drop their jobs. I'm not telling you to drop your job because you need the money, but I've seen people drop their jobs to grow themselves and to develop their skills. And some of them, the employer has actually gone after them. The same employer that could not give you space to go to school comes running after you. And I've also seen employers that may not even pay for you to go for a training that benefits them. You know, it's very interesting. There's a training going on, maybe by IHRM, and it benefits the organization, but you cannot get an approval to go for it. But if you pay for yourself, they will clap for you and they want to use the same skills. Now, those skills will be used internally, but they can pave a way for you out. So if you're planning to exit a job, you need to position yourself so well that the market appreciates what you're taking. That you need to have an edge, that you can sell and say, this is where I was and this is where I am now. Remember, it is your personal responsibility to grow yourself, just like your wellness. Your wellness is your responsibility. Your career growth is your personal responsibility.
Chris, if I can add on what my colleagues are saying. Spot on. This is one of the issues that many, let me talk about leaders are struggling with. And leader here, I mean from supervisory level to a manager. Because there's the fear of, there's the ego. Let me just be, straight. There is the issue of ego. There are people who think because I'm the manager, this junior guy cannot tell me anything. And we've seen it in meetings where the junior employees are not supposed to get to talk. And there's this thing, you realize when they say they put across a point that is valid, the manager will jump in and say, actually that's what I was saying. That's wrong. You know, you're not saying it. This guy is contributing, he's giving his input in whatever you're discussing. So we just have to be flexible. We swallow our pride. For you to unlearn, you know, you're shedding off the same way visitors there. Sheds off its skills. You know, you are rebranding yourself. At the same time, you're also trying to find your place within your team. So it's a critical aspect of job ready, and many people don't know because they're not aware. We talked about self-awareness. They're not aware. Sometimes the way we carry ourselves in the office, in the meetings, within your peers also shows how prepared you are. I mean, it doesn't have to be you soothsaying. You get it? I don't have to be the one saying it. The other guy can be contributing, the finance guy, the IT guy. So it's critical for you to unlearn, but again, it's more of your emotional intelligence. Are you ready to be criticized? Because you see, sometimes we make it so difficult for people even to contribute. We've seen, and it happens more on service industry, where
you're trying to coming up with a strategy to push your product. But because you think you are the director, marketing or whatever, you are the one who is most learned, and that whatever you are saying has to be, it's final, yes. So that is on learning. Then there's a question from, is it Ronnie? Solomon, sorry. Solomon, as it has been put across by Katiba, of course it's your responsibility, but now you have to be innovative in how you are managing your people, your supervisor, and your teams. I've seen it, I've felt it. There are times supervisors don't want because they feel when you finish, you'll be at the same level in terms of your qualification, right? So what do? For those ones who don't want you to grow, they will try to shield you or block you from achieving it. So what I usually tell people is make yourself relevant. Contribute. You know, at times you find even meetings are called and you are, Solomon, you are intentionally in your left hand. I don't know if it happens to many people. Some people just decide this guy, and then they say, oh, we forgot. I think I missed on an email. And then Solomon, when the meeting is on, they say that, where is Solomon? Then you are called there. Oh, sorry, we thought we had sent you an email or an invitation, but we didn't. When those occurrences happen, you need to make yourself relevant. Sometimes you can even decide to volunteer, give ideas on how we can improve our process. So that people can see. It might not be official. You don't have to write those papers to push, no. Look at the guys who are doing it, try to have a chat. Give him, let it be seen like it's Katiba coming up with. When Katiba is pushed, at the same time, actually it's Solomon. It's Solomon who we had this conversation. So it's just about, you have to scan your environment to know where is it, the culture. Is it a supportive culture or others? So if you realize there's no support that you'll get, you have to change your way of doing things, even as you pursue your aspiration in terms of your upskilling or reskilling. We've seen, we've encouraged people to pay for themselves. There's also a lot of trainings that are free on LinkedIn, for instance. They offer, you find websites that provide free training on certain aspects, and they will not pay even a single cent. But you help yourself with your experience. So I think, Solomon, in fact, that is the right place to be, where you're blocked. You want to show your resilience. At the end of it, you graduate. They'll come and congratulate you, whether they like it or not. So I'll encourage us not to be discouraged by the behavior of people who don't want to see us prosper. Remember, it is your career and you have to hold it. Go for it. At all costs.
Get a mentor that will help you, or get feedback that will guide you on what you need to shed off. Now, when you unlearn, please get some skills. Relearn something else so that you're not shedding off and remaining empty. You are making room for something that is relevant in the industry. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Maybe you can take the last question.
Oh, hi, I'm Julia. The question is on reskilling and multi-skilling. When you're multi-skilling, or probably when you're trying to get new skills, should you be fully focused on the career line, or can you maybe choose to do what interests you, what maybe satisfies your curiosity, then somehow they're going to match at some point in your line of work? Thank you.
Okay. The way I look at it is in two dimensions. One is your passion. You're trying to pursue your passion. And the second one is you're trying to go for opportunities that you have seen that are going to set you up for something good. So you multitask because you're really pursuing your passion, and therefore there'll be a lot of grace. You won't struggle. And the other one, because at the end of the day, you don't want to have a skill, an extra skill that is draining your energy, or you're struggling with it, or you're finding difficulty to maneuver around it. The other one is, and therefore you look at the reward that comes with it. The other one is the one that I've said, if I solve this problem, if I solve this challenge, and therefore by solving it I'm acquiring a new skill, this thing is going to position me in a better place. And therefore, that's what I was saying. You look at the challenges that are going around you, you don't go to solve them because immediately I'm going to get an increase in the pay or something. No, but by solving, as Yusuf is putting it, by solving this, it's positioning me as a very valuable person in this company. I would say like that.
All right. Okay. Maybe I can also add something. There's the passion, there's what you're looking for, but sometimes you're also given positions that you are not ready for. Whenever you're there, you better know how to do it and do that very well. And that will require for you to either reskill or upskill, depending on the position that you're at. Sometimes you're in situations that force you to learn. Right.
Maybe just to add on her question, there's the other element. I don't want to go to generations. I say, go Gen Z want to do this. I don't want to go. But I think what you need to do is to ask yourself, what do you want to achieve? Even as you look or you think about these other skills. We've said the guiding principle should be the gaps that exist. Because you see, you're looking on how do you elevate yourself and also remain relevant. So it's not about what you want. I was told, Yusuf, you can do many other dissertations, but with the many titles that you like or you wish, including how you met your first girlfriend. But for now, your objective is to complete this research. So we are guiding you. Your topic is, this is how we want it to look like. So for you, yes, there are these things you want to do. Unasema, ilikuwa ya mzazi sasa ni yangu. That's sawa. But you see where you are now in your career, where do you want to go? So that should be the guiding principle for you. Thank you.
All right. Your parting shot. People are hungry. Your parting shot. That's
Okay.
To allow Yusuf to breathe.
Three things. There's something that we cannot avoid now and in the coming future. Emotional intelligence. How do you know when to drop an expectation and face a reality? To kill that frustration. That frustration that you're going through, that frustration that you have. Drop the expectations, face the realities, and move on from the realities. If it is building up, build up. If it is acquiring new skills, acquire them. But you cannot remain at the expectations and you avoid the realities. The next one I would say, still under emotional intelligence, it is to know there are three things, everyone has one of them. People might be looking for respect, people might be looking for acknowledgement, people might be looking for control. Give them what they are looking for. Do not fight people because they are looking for respect. Respect them. Tell them, I respect your decision, I respect what you are saying, give me some time, let me come back to you. Acknowledge them. Those who are looking for acknowledgement, acknowledge them. I acknowledge your idea. Let me come back. Let me think about it. I will come back to you. For those who want control, in the meetings, say, yes, Bwana Chair. Yes, our managing director. Give them those titles. You will have an easy way when you're maneuvering. But also, what do you look for? Are you a control person? Are you acknowledgement? Are you looking for respect? Let people know. It is okay to tell people, I would like you to tell me, next time when you're addressing me, Madam Engineer. Yeah? I'm not saying I'm looking for I'm a different person. And the last one is, we cannot, this is for now and in the future. It is demanding of us to be very analytical. Analytical skills is key. Do not look things at the mere eyes. Be someone who is analyzing. When you look at these gaps and the solutions you want to give to these gaps, be analytical. Look at what is happening outside, look at what is happening within, and bring effective solutions to whatever. For your own growth, for your own development, for your own solution giving, for you to be effective, be analytical. Thank you.
Great. I put in something here, and I just want to speak to your mindset. Okay? Shift your focus from resilience to anti-fragility. Grow stronger through challenges. Embrace adaptability, inclusivity, multi-generational environments, a learner's mindset, and a problem-solving mindset. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. First of all, it's just to thank you for finding time and attend this event. I know it's Sunday. Most of the people, this is the day you have to spend with your family. But just by the fact that you made it here, I think it goes a long way in terms of your career. So for me, I would like to encourage each of us to pursue what they think or what they feel is best for them. There's nothing like late. Nobody has arrived. This is a journey until we go 6 feet under. So long as you're still breathing, you have to go for what you always wanted. And just remember, things are really changing very fast. The work dynamics, the businesses, the products that you're selling or you're consuming are changing every day. So you have to ensure you remain relevant by preparing yourself with the necessary skills that will help you complement whatever we are selling or we are offering to our customers. Others wish you all the best. The only thing I would ask you to do, I know many people are talking about New Year resolutions. For me, it's not New Year resolution, but I would ask you to invest in yourself in terms of training or skills. Just pick 2 or 3 for next year, then invest on it. Because I've never met any investor who has told me that he has lost whatever he has done. He'll tell you, yes, I've lost, he didn't realize or she didn't realize what she was expecting, but there's something in it. So, and for training, you never go wrong. For the skills, you never go wrong. They'll always pay. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best.